Well, for as much as we may complain about the week being slow, it seems like Friday always creeps up on us. And unless you want to be a couch potato on your days off, which is always nice in my opinion, don't get me wrong, Tucson has a whole lot to offer the next couple days. Greg Curtis from 94.9 Mix FM is back with more weekend events. Greg, every time I see you, it's good news.
Well, what happened to the couch, by the way? You're talking about couch potatoes, and now
we're in these big, uncomfortable chairs that really don't hold you in the right place.
They make us sit up straight.
They make us sit up straight. So, a lot going on this weekend. The first one is really, every year, a big spectacle.
Oh, this is cool, right? So, the U of A is graduating. They got a graduating class. Again, a bunch of students getting ready to go start life in the real world. Yes, as painful as it is. Exciting and terrifying all at the same time. So, yeah, the big spring commencement is tonight at 7:30. They've held it for the last several years in the Arizona Stadium. Once they did the renovations over there and put in the big screen and the new north end zone and all that stuff, they've been holding it over at Arizona Stadium, which is awesome because then they can launch fireworks. Awesome. Which you didn't used to get pyrotechnics back when I graduated at McHale Center. Right. So it's kind of an upgrade. Well, the McHale itself is a big upgrade too. I mean, everything has become a lot more modern. And so it's free for people to go. They should RSVP though, right? That's the secret, right? So if you've got family and friends who want to go, you should RSVP and let them know how many you're planning on bringing. But yes, free admission for those people that want to be there to cheer you on and root for you if you're graduating. Here's something else. The U of A's game day clear bag policy is in effect. So you can't take your usual handbag or your backpacks or anything like that. It's got to be a clear bag to go through security to get in. Oh, you said handbags. I thought you said handguns for a second. I was going to say, no, really? Don't bring those. This is Arizona. We like our guns, but it's probably not a good idea to bring them to Arizona Stadium. Right, but we like to celebrate Arizona and Douglas Days. That's something, can you shed a little light on what that is? It's kind of a cool thing. I am not really familiar with this. It's only been going on for 4 years, but I was excited to read that they're putting it on again at Raul Castro Park there in Douglas. And it's a festival. So there's going to be a parade starting tomorrow at 10 a.m. They've got it going today, but the parade will be tomorrow at 10 a.m. There's hay rides. There's a talent show. They do something called bed races, which is what I think you're looking at there. They've got live music, food, drink, vendor booths. It's all going on in Douglas. It's just a nice way to get to know the people in your community, you know, get to know people in Arizona, go out and have some good food. There you go. Have some bed races, which you don't get to do every day. Well, it's like the opening of the Monkees. I don't know if you ever saw the Monkees on TV, but that I'm sure some of our viewers know that reference. Yeah, I'm sure they do. I know. Old school. But we were talking about guns, but now we're going to talk about the safe kind. Okay, Nerf. The soft kind. Nerf guns. Yeah. And Tucson has its own Nerf War. Who knew? Which this is actually a gunfight you can bring the kids to. It's not like going to Tombstone. Yeah. So bring your own Nerf weapons and some water and head out to Reed Park tomorrow from 10 a.m. to noon. We do it early before it gets too hot. But that should be kind of fun. That's a free event. Yeah. That the kids will love. A lot safer. Yeah, I definitely. Think so. And for the parents, you know, they love going to concerts maybe. This may not be totally geared towards the parents, although obviously we see that the dad was getting into it. Don't point it in your face, though. Don't point, that's rude. That's never a good idea. That's rude, kids. But music. We always have some good music in town. Darius Rucker, although I've never listened to him, I heard he's really good. What? You've heard Hootie and the Blowfish. Darius Rucker was the lead singer of Hootie and the Blowfish. Not for a while. But I will go watch him if it's good. I'm just being honest here. I'm not going to mince words with you. All right, I understand. Yeah, so Darius Rucker's coming to Ava at the casino. That's tomorrow night. This guy puts on a pretty good show. Of course, he's got a whole country career since he left and quit singing Hootie and the Blowfish songs. He's had this whole second career as a country singer. Wow. So I would imagine you're probably going to get a little of both. Right. You know, I always, before I did this, I was sort of into music and being a musician. I always fancied myself being in country someday. This guy's doing it. He's really out there doing it. Are you a big country guy? I wasn't before, but more and more. More and more. There's something peaceful about the music. You play a banjo at all? I wish I could. Can you blow into a big jug? You do a pretty good jug impression. Thank you very much. Did you go to school for that? No, I did go to school, but not for that, clearly. One more event we can throw at you, and this is a Mamma Mia sing-along. Okay. Since you're a musician who likes to fancy yourself a country singer, this is not the event for you. This is not for you. But fortunately for anybody, musician or not, this is a perfect event because the great movie Mamma Mia starring Meryl Streep is going to be on the big screen at the Tucson JCC, the Jewish Community Center, Sunday afternoon. They'll have a contest for ABBA-inspired outfits, but the best part is they put the words to all the songs, the ABBA songs, right there on the screen.
Mamma Mia.
Mamma Mia.
Here I go. Have you ever been to a sing-along? I never have.
I'm not much of a sing-along.
You're not much of, but you can hold a tune, I bet. You were in band in college, weren't you? Yeah, you can hold a tune.
Doesn't mean you can sing.
I guess you're right.
You can play an instrument.
Greg Curtis, it's always a pleasure to sit down with you.
Happy Friday. Have a great weekend.
You as well. Thank you. Now, guys, you can listen to 94.9 Mix FM every weekday morning to catch Greg and Mrs. Grant on the Morning Mix. To learn more, log on to mixfm.com. And as always, we'd be glad to mention your event next Friday. Just send a message to our Facebook page with all of the details.